sure I have audio. Yeah, got it. Say again. Let's see if we can level up. We're in bleachers, so we've got. You feeling good? That looks good. What do you want? You what? Okay. Good afternoon, and it is afternoon. We are in Eric, Oklahoma, 141 miles from Waynoka. It's a beautiful day, but it doesn't make any difference because we're in a gym. So it's a 3-game regional tournament if you win the first 2. And in overtime last night, with Temperance Poseidon scoring 38, the Lady Rails won 55-53. Cooper Truesdale sitting beside me is going to run the camera tonight, and what he's saying to me with his expression is, I'm not the guy that keeps track of the score, man. You've got to keep track of the score. 55-52 last night. This is a opening ceremony for today, so we will have a national anthem.
Please rise to your master playing for national anthem. Welcome to our regional consolation championship matchups. Today versus the Waynoka Lady Rails and the Sharon-Mutual Lady Trojans. Starting out for today's game, first the Waynoka Lady Rails. A junior, number 2,
Aubrey Delano. Junior, number 2. Briley Beck. Number 4, a junior. Number 13, Devin Seeger, a junior. Number 21, Temperance Poseidon, a junior, and the only senior on the team. Number 22, Shay Wilson, coached by Robin Klein and by Ryan McKee. So these two teams have met twice. Lady Rails have defeated the Sharon-Mutual Lady Trojans twice. I'll not jinx this broadcast by saying it's tough to win 3 in a row, but I could, but I'm not gonna. The scores were 41-24 in the Burlington tournament, and then in regular season play, 46-29. Number 22 in the Burlington tournament, Addison Farrell, had 26 points. A few games ago, she had 41. So Temperance Bozeiden isn't the only one around that's on a mean hot streak. Wilson with the basketball. Shea Wilson, we're underway. Maroon trimmed in silver for the Lady Rails. Round the horn and then inside the Beck it goes, and a jump ball, and a jump ball will go the other way because we take turns. A lot of shout outs today because a lot of people couldn't come because of work and stuff like that. Into the paint, back out, skip pass, and really bad advice from the outside, clear across catty-cornered, and it didn't clear. Seeger got it. Beck inside to Temp. A hook shot. We don't see many of those, and a hook shot, a miss, and a foul on the rebound. Shout out to Bria Lee. Thank you for the nice text from last night. And a shout out to Jana. He's here. He's fine. And around the horn we go. 6:58 is a scoreless contest. This is the regional finals. To win here, the team that wins here will go to area. If it's Waynoka, it will be balls in, rebounded by number 13, Devin Seeger. The team that wins will go to Clinton for the area. In the corner, down the middle, in the paint is Devin Seeger, but she mishandles the basketball and it's out of bounds. So it's Beck, Seeger, Wilson, Bozeiden, and Delano, the 5 for the maroon-clad Rails. Maroon trimmed in silver. Ball comes into the paint, ties up, and this time the tie goes the right way. Still scoreless, early going, 6:17 in the first quarter here in Eric, Oklahoma. This is the third of 3. Got to win 2 to get to the third, and they did. Ball's in the corner. Ball's in the hands of Delano. Now in the hands of Beck, and she scores. Nice. Get the top off of that rim. So Briley inside the line, but it makes no difference because the shot's no good, and Temperance takes it off. Down quickly to Wilson. From 19, it's no good, but it's under the basket. First to Delano, and then to Seeger, and then take it away. 5:24. And we're still pretty low score, 0-2. A foul. Beck with her hands in the air. Riley Beck, the first 2 points of the night. She does, I guess it would be yo woman's work, right? Underneath the basket had a gob. That's a technical term we use in basketball analytics. A gob of rebounds last night. Moved well. Shea Wilson with the basketball. Early going first quarter, 5-12. In the first quarter, it's a 2-1 ball game. Inside to Beck and back to Temp. In the corner. Shot up. She hit it! Aubrey Delano, and this is what has to happen. there has to be shots go up from all over the court, because anybody that coached themselves up on last night's game will be sagging around Temperance Poseidon for sure. A steal. And it quickly goes into the hands of Temperance. To the top, it comes to Seeger. Down under to Beck. No good, but she follows her shot and she hits. Riley Beck. And it's a 7-1 ball game. Ball taken away. Underneath to Poseidon, and she hits and one. Temp to the line. And one. And the one. And it's 10-1. That all worked out pretty well. 4:06 in the first quarter. Nobody in a hurry on either team. Stolen away by Beck. They try that blind pass across into the paint, and Beck will not allow it in her territory. Wilson to the basketball. Shot from outside. No good. Aubrey Delano put the ball up. On the rebound, Laney Marlette, one of, I think there's 4 seniors on this team. Laney Marlette moved her pivot foot, ball's in to the Lady Rails, and it's in the hands of Temp, and she fires. Up, no good. And a tie. Beck there to make sure that it wasn't an easy rebound. 3:34, first quarter. It's good that we have a producer-director today, a complete professional. Shot up from the paint, it's no good. Rebounded by Poseidon. Cooper Truesdale helping us with the live stream today, and we so appreciate it. This is kind of not a one-man game, though we treat it that way sometimes and have to do it that way. Shot up, no good. Rebounded underneath and up and good. Devin Seeger. And timeout. Head coach Sierra Marlette has seen enough of what is going on right now. It is 12-1. We are in the first quarter of play in the regional finals.
The first quarter is brought to you by Rick George and Associates. When it's time for taxes, don't get second-class help for the most important business decision in your world. Get with the best. Rick and Matt at Rick George and Associates in downtown Waynoka.
Let's see who traveled today. There's Mr. Delano up there. Pretty good. Actually, a pretty good spread. There are Waynoka people on both sides, so they're both home and visitors. That's okay. We're in Erie, Oklahoma in the regionals. Ball inside, knocked away by Temp, but kept by the Lady Trojans. 2:47, shot up and Beck defends. Rebound, up and good. Now they're going to press him up. That came about in the timeout. And Temperance will bring it across the timeline. Temp in the paint. Ball goes down. She was going to scoop a shot, and a defender got on top of the ball. Nothing happened there. Trip Ducks on the board and a walk. So from the Ducks, we go to 2:19. In the first quarter, ball is into Beck. Now it's Devin Seeger. In the corner, Delano. Seeger tries to give it back to her. They're playing hot potato over there. It's inbound into the paint to Beck, and a whistle and a walk. The pivot foot just Well, let's just say one of the referees is watching the pivot foot. So we may see several of those. 2:04 in the first quarter. Ball is in, Temps up, no good. She follows her shot, and how does that not go in? She tries it again. How does that not go in? And it stays with the Railroaders. Lady Rails. Seeger with the basketball. Inbound to Wilson, number 22. In the corner, Seeger. Bam! Whoa! Devin Seeger on fire has 5 across the timeline. Into the paint they come. Defended by Beck and defended well. Poseidon attempts to save the ball off of the knee or any part of her opposition, but they call her for the out of bounds, so it comes back in and Beck seals it. Temperance Poseidon across the timeline, 1-2-3 on the clock running. Stolen away, and then stolen back. And timeout by Coach Robin Klein, who saw that things were in a storm at the base of Temperance Poseidon, and we have a timeout. It's 15-3. Good girls up.
This quarter is brought to you by Viv's Flowers and Things in downtown Waynoka. Flowers for any occasion. Give Viv a call at 580-824-0023.
Remember now, and you know who you are, you completely messed up Valentine's Day. Viv can help you out, get you back in, maybe. It'll take some doing, but Viv's the one that can make it work. Viv's Flowers and Things, downtown Waynoka, 1:15 first quarter. Lady Rails up 15-3 in the finals of the regional tournament. And Wilson has the basketball. These girls handle the ball so much better than they did at the beginning of the year. They have really worked on this. Up on the give and go. Actually, going to have a foul called on, I think, on Temp, I think. Yes. Foul called on Poseidon scrambling for the ball. And we're inside a minute in the first quarter. Lady Rails up 15-3. Stolen away. Seeger has the basketball now. Wilson across the timeline. Somebody yells 45 seconds and the ball goes up. Bam! Put her over there and leave her there. Devin Seeger, and I mean it's not touching anything but just the bottom of the net. 25 seconds. Ball into the paint, back out. Stolen again by Beck. Briley Beck, from about 7 feet, no good. Make that 11 feet. Beck's going to try again. Barely no good. This time it's rebounded with 3 seconds. Don't foul, don't foul, don't foul. It's a jump. Whew. That's one of those that he kind of had to think about. What am I going to call here? And the roulette wheel landed on jump ball. There's less than a second, so we don't need to scheme this thing too long. And we schemed it too long. So now they have 0.7 of a second to go the length of the court. And here we are. Into one. Lady Rails 18-3 in the first quarter of action in the finals regional action in Erie, Oklahoma.
Mock Resources, with offices in Waynoka, Oklahoma, is an independent upstream oil and gas company focused on the acquisition, development, and production of high-return, low-cost oil and natural gas projects. As responsible stewards of natural resources, Mock Resources understands the pivotal role energy has in building sustainable economic growth, social progress, and improving quality of life locally and globally. In addition to providing ethically sourced energy, Mach Resources is committed to delivering scalable, reliable, and affordable energy to all communities to equip all people with the modern energy resources they need to thrive. To learn more about Mach Resources, email them info@mach.
Ben Buckland, Cooper Truesdale on the top row of the gym in Eric, Oklahoma. And we're back to action in the second quarter of play. Lady Rails steal it away again. Poseidon underneath. No good. Rebounded. Stolen back by Seeger. Actually by Delano. A whistle. It stays with the Lady Rails. 7:39. Second quarter, first half. Seeger, got to get it in. Throw that baby in. Threw it away, and we'll go the other way. Sharon-Mutual Lady Trojans with the basketball. They are clad in white, trimmed in blue and red. And across the timeline. They trail 18-3, but they're in really no hurry. Coached by Sierra Marlette. Ball gets underneath this time, up and good. That's the young lady who, in the past, one time, recently, whoa, back up, no good. Scored 41 points from the floor and a tie, which goes to the Lady Trojans this time. Coming to 7 minutes in the first half of action here in Eric, Oklahoma. Win this one and go to area, which will be in Clinton. Inside, the ball comes. This time, Tim's going to be called for a foul, I think. She got over the back, stealing the ball. They've had good luck, the Lady Rails, stealing the ball when it comes into that in the paint pass. But that time, well, you saw it. Shot up, no good, but rebounded by the Lady Trojans. Set it up on top. Almost stolen again, coming into the paint. They are sinking back and around on number 22, Addison Farrell. So far, it has done well. Wilson with the basketball in the corner. Back out to, well, it comes back around to Wilson. We'll just keep it there. Still with Wilson. Shot. Rims, comes out. Lots of people touch it. Comes out to number 24. I think she was fouled. She missed the shot. Lady Marlette, a senior, would probably be the daughter of the coach, I would think. Great family in that area. Great race car bunch in Woodward with the Marlette name. Always in sports. The left-hander hits both of them, and they're going to put a kind of a press on, but not keep it very long. No. A foul called. And it'll go on number 22 this time. It was going to be either Temp or Shea. Ends up with Shea. 5:45. Lady Rails up by 18-7. Ball is in, too deep. Hits the bottom of the rim. Cross to Wilson. Oh, that looked good on the camera, didn't it? This is a tie. It'll stay on this end of the court. 5:27 in the first half. Ben Buckland, Cooper, Truesdale in Erie, Oklahoma, the finals of the Ladies Regional. Out front it comes, Temperance Poseidon. Back here to Seeger. Wilson at the top. Seeger up. Oh, that looked good twice. Get in there. Beck follows it. No. And I'm thinking a foul. Yes. Foul on number 2, Aubrey Delano. That's the fourth foul of the period. Creeping up. Lady Rails in a 1-3-1 zone. Into the paint it comes. That was really just the way, kind of a procedural foul. There was really no block there. The girl turned and got across the knee and the ankle. She makes the first one of number 13, Devin Seeger, so Seeger gets the foul called on her. At the line is Priscilla Parada, a junior. She hits one, misses one. Temp gets the miss, and down court we come. Cross to Wilson, she loses the ball. And a foul called, Wilson reaching over the back. And it'll be a shooting foul. That's the 5th one. It's 18-8. The 18 has not moved in several minutes. Missed the first one. Lady Marlette at the line. And I think Robin Klein called that timeout. She wants to talk this over. 4:37 in the second quarter, and it's 18-8. The Lady Rails kind of back on their heels a little bit, just a little bit. She hits the second one, does Lainey Marlette, and it's 18-9. Ball inside to Wilson, who moved her down on the bottom. Beck's up top now, inside to Temp, over to Wilson, shot up from 19, it's no good. Marlette clears the board. For the Lady Trojans, down court they come with 4:11. 4:11 in the second quarter. Lady Rails up 18-9, but the 18 has been up there like it was painted. To the top, the ball comes, and the shot up good. She was inside of 3, so it's a 2, but it's 18-11 now. Lady Rails working against a different defense that they've not seen until right now. Wilson with the basketball. Trip trays on the board. Ball to Beck. Now to Temp. Temperance Poseidon at the top. In the corner. Inside. Beck. Little short. Had a good shot. 7 feet. Missed it. But barely. Gracie Martinelli prepares to check in for the Lady Rails. Ball was almost stolen by the Lady Rails number 2, Aubrey Delano, enough that it went off the foot of the lady defending her. Beck will come out. Martinelli's in. 3 minutes in the first half. Wilson at the top. Both teams playing very deliberate, I can do this, ball. Back out to Wilson. She's in the paint. Temp from 21, just off. And a whistle and a foul on Gracie Martinelli. We'll go shoot because we're over the limit. So what was working for the Lady Rails was countered during a timeout by Coach Sierra Marlette. And what she put in has put the Rails back, Lady Rails back on their heels for the last 4 or 5 minutes. Hopefully in that timeout, Robin Klein took care of that. Temperance Poseidon has the basketball taken away. That's the only way that could have worked for that team. She took 3 steps before dribbling and then threw the ball just in desperation and got the foul call. And the foul is on Temperance Poseidon. And the conversation is being had with Robin Klein about several things, well, maybe mostly one thing with the referee. 18-13. The Lady Rails have not scored in this quarter. Ball will stay with the Lady Trojans as a tie is called. They put the set play in play. Ball's in, shots up, it's no good. Martin, no, that's number 24. So Regan Wilson checked in during the timeout. Okay, that's who got the rebound. Wilson with the basketball, loses the dribble off her foot, and it's taken away. The Lady Rails have temporarily forgotten how to play offense. Hopefully the defense stays fine. Ball's thrown away, coming into the paint, and the Lady Rails will take it with 1:52 in the half. Lady Rails still have 18. Their opposition now has 13. The Lady Rails have had 18 the entire second quarter. Seeger with the basketball at the top. Over to Wilson. That is Regan Wilson. To the top. The top is Aubrey Delano. Wilson, Delano fires. Get in there. Bam! Talk about needing a basket and getting one. Thank you very much. Coming to a minute now, 21-13. Hopefully the top is off of the basket down there. Regan Wilson gets the rebound, but then loses the ball. Big sister comes in and ends up with it. Wilson across the timeline to the top. Shot up. No good. They have to fire these. Just keep the ball going. It's okay. 40 seconds till halftime, 21-13. Lady Rails need to stop. They're in a 2-3 zone now. She started to pass and then started to dribble and took one step. Devin Seeger, number 13, to throw the ball in, and does. Shea Wilson, the senior, on the squad at the top. 21 seconds. Aubrey Delano goes to the top. Now to Seeger. Delano. Skip to Wilson. She's in the paint with a jump shot. Bam! Good. 5 seconds in the half. 23-13. Shot up. Stolen by number 13, Devin Seeger. And the buzzer goes off. It is halftime. Mercifully halftime. 23-13 is the score at halftime. The Lady Rails played most all of the second quarter with 18 points. Finally got contributions from some folks at the end to kind of relieve the strain a little.
With a class at Northwest Technology Center this month. Choose one of our evening classes, including computer fundamentals, cooking, health-related courses, business development, and much more. Northwest Technology Center also offers training for your business at your convenience. Contact us today for more information at 580-327-0344 in Alva or 580-227-3708 in Fairview. Northwest Technology Center is preparing students for success in education, careers, and life.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you.
We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It is halftime in Erie, Oklahoma, in the finals of the regionals. The Lady Rails are up 23-13. We appreciate you dialing us in, and we want to thank our sponsors that send us all over the place doing not only sports, but things in the community. Our community is Alva, Waynoka, Freedom, Cherokee, Fairview, Kiowa, Ingersoll for sure. And we appreciate all of our sponsors. When you get a chance to shop local, please do. And for these guys, these people that advertise just to support the community. You see these guys on the street and gals, just give them a thank you, will you?
Clean Harbors, hazardous waste disposal and recycling services provide the widest range of recycling, treatment, and disposal options for all your hazardous waste streams. Unmatched in North America, our infrastructure of hazardous waste management facilities services all of the U.S. and Canada, northern Mexico, and Puerto Rico. We handle both drum and bulk hazardous waste in liquid, solid, semi-solid, sludge, and gas forms. One call handles all your hazardous waste disposal needs. Located in Waynoka, where we proudly support our railroaders.
MACHNR, that's MACHNR.com, or find them online at MACHNR.com. The first quarter is brought to you by Rick George and Associates. When it's time for taxes, don't get second-class help for the most important business decision in your world. Get with the best. Rick and Matt at Rick George and Associates in downtown Waynoka.
Halftime in the regional finals here in Erie, Oklahoma. Ben Buckland with Cooper Truesdale on the top of the gym and enjoying what has been 3 good games. I think if you were under a rock and didn't get to watch or listen last night or be here, Temperance Poseidon had 38 points, and the final score was 55-52 in overtime. So it was a it was a contest to behold, I promise you. Win this one, well, whichever one wins this one, will be playing in the area finals in Clinton. We'll get a schedule on that. When it's announced to us. So I'm driving home last night. It's 141 miles from Eric to Waynoka. And I'm thinking, if after you score 38 of 55, how do you get yourself going for the next day? And this morning, I have a thought that is text to me every morning. And here's my one for this morning. We can never go back again. That much is certain. Yesterday is gone, but its experiences will be reflected in those of today. We learn from both good and bad situations from yesterday. Where we travel today, likewise, will influence our decision on tomorrow and our direction. We can't do over what has gone before, but we can positively incorporate all that life is offering us from this moment on. We're moving toward greater understanding of life's mysteries with each experience. So watch the day unfold. And that's the course that Temperance Poseidon and this team are on today. We're ready for second half action. The Lady Rails are up 23-13 at halftime. Get the practice balls out of the way. Want to thank the Erie school system for their hospitality today, or for the whole tournament. They've been wonderful. Whoa, underneath. Temp is there. That was like a 40-yard dart. So it is 25-13, and underneath, up and in. And the teams trade punches. Sharon-Mutual Lady Trojans hit that one. Give and go. Temp's in the paint. Up, no good, but she's fouled. Temperance Poseidon misses the first one. Temp has 5 points. The point leader is Aubrey Delano with 2. She leads both teams. Temp hits this one and has 6. 26-15. Third quarter action, finals of the regional tournament. These two teams have met twice this year. Once in the Burlington tournament, the Lady Rails won, and once in regular scheduling, and again the Lady Rails won. But they're very, very competitive are the Sharon-Mutual Lady Trojans. Ball to the top, up off the glass, and a foul called on the shot. Foul's going to be on Seeger, her third. Shot up, touches everything, but doesn't fall through. This one she hits, and it's 26-15. They put a press on. Beck's back in the game. Puts one off the glass. It's no good. And now we have a break the other way. Misses the shot, and Beck catches up with the basketball. Ball to Wilson. She started to shoot, then held up. Back out to Seeger at the top. They're in a 1-3-1. Into Temp. Over in the corner with the leading scorer. She misses this one. You're entitled to miss occasionally. That is number 2, Aubrey Delano. Coming to 5 minutes now in the third quarter. Skip pass to the top. Marlette has the basketball. That is number 24, Laney Marlette, a senior. Lots of seniors on this squad. Into the paint. Back out. It was a strange pass. But she got away with it. They set it up now. Ball's on the far side, and it comes to the top. On the wing on the far side. Inside, under the basket. Misses the shot. Beck was there to get a hand on the basketball, and Marlette will come over to inbound the pass. Lady Trojans basketball. 5:30 on the clock in the third quarter. In the corner. Now out to the top. In toward the paint. Back out. Stolen away, and Temp's off to the races. Down, up, underneath, and good, and one. Little scoop hook from the side. It falls. And Temperance is at the line for one. And she hits it. She is now tied. No, she is the high scorer. She passes number 2 for the Delano for the scoring lead. Temperance has 9, and it's 29-16. Skip pass over here, inside into the paint. No good, but a foul. Beck actually got ball, but she was behind the person that she was guarding, which is, I guess, okay, because they didn't give the foul to her. They gave it to 13, so forget everything I said. Devin Seeger got the foul. At the line, the shots made by Priscilla Parada. Be a great name for a rock singer. Priscilla Parada. She can also play basketball. She could be a rock singer and play basketball. They put a press on him. Wilson looks for help. You can dribble. And Robin Klein calls a timeout because her girls were in a storm, and she does not like that. We'll be back.
This quarter is brought to you by Viv's Flowers and Things in downtown Waynoka. Flowers for any occasion. Give Viv a call at 580-824-0023. America's Oasis, a whole new world of off-road delight. America's Oasis, joining the north edge of the Little Sahara State Park just south of Waynoka, is open for business, and they invite you and your family to come stay and play. To explore all the possibilities, go to their website, americasoasis.com, and see the many ways you can come to Northwest Oklahoma and play in the sand. America's Oasis, an amazing concept. You have to experience it to believe it. Come visit America's Oasis, just south of Waynoka, the little city by the sand.
(29-18) in the third quarter. Ben Buckland, Cooper Truesdale from the top of the gym in Eric, Oklahoma, on the finals of the girls' regional. 4-4-4 on the clock. Ball's on the near side. Wilson. Basketball to Temperance. Inside. Back up. Little off. Rebounded by Wilson. That's senior Wilson. Number 22. Inside to Temp. She misses, but rebounds and puts the left-hander up and hits. We have a shooter in double figures, and it is Temperance Poseidon with 11 points. The score is 31-18. Shot up is blocked by Temperance, but maintained, the ball is, by the Lady Trojans. They put up a shot. And Regan Wilson gets a hand on it, but she also had a foot out of bounds, so the Lady Trojans will play it in. Set play to no avail, but knocked out of bounds by Shea Wilson. 3:45, that's the number on the time on the clock. Ball is in and we're underway. Ball is almost stolen by practically everyone, but not quite. To the top. Colin Smith in the game, and this one is stolen by Beck. Beck doing a great job. Look at that, look at that! Whoa! Temperance Poseidon has found her stride. What a move. 3:14 in the third quarter, 33-18 the score. To the top, into the paint. Beck gets a hand on it. Shot goes up, and a foul is called on the rebound. Foul is on number 24, Regan Wilson, a freshman. Shooting foul. Addison Farrell at the line, number 22. She has 8. She is the gunner for the Lady Trojans. Misses that one. And a foul called on the rebound. The Lady Rails will play it in. 2:58 in the third quarter. Temperance Poseidon with the basketball across the line with 2:53 in the third quarter. Ball in and over to Wilson. Shot up. Good. Shea Wilson hits. She was inside the three-point line, so ball knocked out of bounds off the hand of Aubrey Delano, who was defending on the pass. So Temp Poseidon will come out, and Gracie Martinelli, freshman, will come in. Shot from the arch, the top of the arch. Missed, too short. Trip ducks on the board as we roll toward the end of period number 3. Shot in the corner, or ball in the corner. Beck defends, knocks the ball out of bounds. Beck defends really well. She has worked hard on her game this year. Everybody got to touch the ball, but it ends up out of bounds and we'll play it in. Ball is in the corner, back out to Marlette. Lady Marlette, the senior, plays it to the near side on the give and go. It didn't get back to her, but it got back to another Lady Trojan. Ball into the paint, but overthrown and ends up in the hands of number 2, Aubrey Delano. Wilson with the basketball, 1:49 in the third. Gracie Martinelli, freshman. Ball to Beck inside, but back out to Martinelli. In the corner to Wilson. Way corner. Oh, my. Oh, my. I mean, I can't keep from saying nothing but net. That's what it was. It barely touched the bottom of the net. So Shea Wilson with the 3, and it's 38-19. They respond from 3-point land, but no good but a rebound. 1 minute in quarter number 3. Rails are up 38-19. Ball on the far side to Marlette. In the corner. In the paint, and Beck is so upset with herself because she batted the ball and it went out of bounds instead of being able to catch it, but she was moving so fast to get over there to block the shot that batting was about all that was handy for her. Rebound by Beck. Out to Wilson, running the wing. Wing on the far side. Under a minute. Nobody's in a hurry here. Wilson with the basketball. It's in the corner. She's playing catch with her sister, which I believe they've probably done before. Look at Martinelli. Look at Martinelli. What? Drives through the defense. Scores in one. The freshman goes, well, let me try this. And it worked just fine. Misses that one, but it's rebounded. Rebounded by Delano, who has the basketball. Back out. Beck has it at the top. 12 seconds. Up. No good. 6 seconds. 4 seconds. 3. And the buzzer sounds. The end of quarter number 3. Good Girls are up by a score of 40-19. We welcome you to Regional Championship Basketball.
This portion of tonight's game is brought to you by the Long Gas Company of Alva. When it's propane you need, Long's delivers to you, or you can pick it up on East Flynn in Alva. Call them at 580-327-1436.
We are very fortunate to live, to work, and to be able to play in this part of the world. We're also thankful for all of our blessings, our friends, and our neighbors in and around the Waynoka area. One of our big blessings is having our own animal doctor. That's Dr. Michaela Zook. Dr. Michaela Zook is now located in downtown Waynoka and can be reached at any time by telephone, 580-554-0226. Dr. Michaela Zook. One more blessing at our hometown veterinarian.
Welcome back to Eric, Oklahoma, as we begin the final fading few. That few will be 8 minutes. It is quarter number 4. Lady Rails are up 40-19. Cooper Truesdale, the producer-director of this incredible show today. Ball comes in. It is stolen again by Beck. Riley Beck playing a tremendous defensive game. Can you believe that? The freshman. You saw what I did a while ago. Now watch this. That is Gracie Martinelli. And it is 43-19. Temperance Poseidon prepares to check back in. She does not sit well. Ball rebounded but thrown away. However, Aubrey Delano goes out. Aubrey has really contributed today, Was the high point person for a goodly amount of time. 7 minutes and a walk. Okay, there were 7, now there's 6:58. I want you to be on top of this. 43-19. Lady Rails on top in the finals of regional action. They win this game. The area moves to Clinton in the Red Tornado Barn. Temp from my goodness gracious land. And hits. 16 points for Temperance Poseidon. In the first game here, she scored 16, and they really needed. It was a close game. This time, there's been really good contribution from anybody and everybody that's been on the floor. Great game defensively by Beck. Good shooting game by the two wings, Delano and Seeger. Good shooting by Shea Wilson. And wonderful shooting by Temp. Score, 21 on the board for the Lady Trojans with 5:39 in the ball game. A jump ball. And it'll stay with the good girls. They lead 46-21 in the fourth quarter. Put the ball in play to Temperance Poseidon. In the corner, ball is up and it's too long, but the other Wilson is there. She probably doesn't want to be called that. Let me rephrase that. Reagan Wilson is there. Temperance goes to bring this one in, and she does to her pal, Shea Wilson. 5:14 on the clock, fourth period. Gracie Martinelli needs help and gets it from Temp. It'll stay as Gracie Mabra, a senior, knocked the ball out for the Lady Trojans. Throw the ball, girl. That's good. In the corner, oops, overthrew her. 5 minutes on the clock. Lady Trojans have 21 on the board. Lady Rails have 46. Winner of this game will go to the area. Shot up from 19, no good. Rebounded, shot from 16, no good. Underneath, no good. And a jump ball. It'll stay on this end of the court this time. Trip 4's on the board as we roll toward the end of this one. District Livestock Show in Woodward move-in is tomorrow, I believe. Whoa! And from out of the ashes, Addison Farrell hits for a 3. Farrell has 11. Into the paint. Wilson back out the top. Temp, 21 feet. She needed 22. Fast break, up and in. Clock rolls to 4 minutes, and Temperance Poseidon has the basketball. Over to Wilson. She'll chunk one and hits it. Shea Wilson. Give me double digits for number 22. Okay. 49-26. Ball on the wing on the far side. Into the paint. Up and good. Addison Farrell has come alive. Has 13 points now. Inside. Wilson with the ball. Up. No good. Rebounded underneath by Marlette. 3-2-1 on the clock. With the basketball, Lady Marlette, the senior. Now it's on the near side. Far side. Up from 7 and hits. 49-30. 2:55 on the clock. The clock needs to keep rolling. Keep rolling clock. Shea Wilson at the top. Inside, hits! Inside the three-point line, and she hits. Reagan Wilson will sit down, and Devin Seeger comes back in. So it's Wilson, Poseidon, Beck, Seeger, and Gracie Martinelli. Ball on the far side. Thrown away into the hands now of Temperance Poseidon, who goes all the way to the hoop and is fouled. Temp has 16. So if you count last night, what would that be, Cooper? 58 points for Beck checks out, number 1. Zoe Schmidt checks in, a freshman. Temp misses both of those. I might have jinxed her by playing mathematics there. I need to stay out of anything mathematically inclined even. Shot up, no good. And our rebounder is on the floor on her knees, which is a tough place to operate from. 51-30. Good girls up. Press. Seeger to Wilson. To Martinelli. To Seeger. They're handling the ball well today. They really are. Far side, Wilson. Woo! From 3, Shea Wilson. And it's 54-30. Shot from the top. Shot from underneath, and that works. 54-32. Temperance Poseidon with the basketball. Shea Wilson now. Skip pass to the top. Martinelli launches and hits. And hits. Oh, that's got to just feel pretty darn good. Martinelli has 8 points. Has probably not played that many minutes. Whistle. Oh, going to bring in number 14, Carol King. And Martinelli goes out. She has really had a decent outing, I promise. A great outing, playing very few minutes. Under a minute, 57-32. Lady Rails will advance and go to Clinton for area. Ball is stolen away. from 15 and a hit. Addison Farrell. She now has 17. Wilson. Back to Poseidon, 17 seconds. Wilson, she's gonna, did you see that one coming? Yeah, me too. Wilson has 18, and that, my friends, is the ball game. 60-34. Lady Rails advance. We'll be back in just about a minute to put a cap on this thing. Thank you for watching. Stay with us.
What do you look for in a good ag lender? Local decision making? Quick responses on questions? Personalized business packages with a focus on your financial goals? Guidance with the latest technology? On-site visits with respect for your time and your schedule? Well, if that sounds good to you should give us a call. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the leader in ag lending.
Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, an equal housing lender, online at farmcreditloans.com.
So the trophy comes out, and the trophy presentation doesn't take very long. But right here is a picture of the trophy and the girls receiving it. Look at this award. Look at this. Can you see this? That is a 1,000 point banner. I'm pretty sure. I didn't know this was going to be presented. Well, I guess I couldn't have known because she wouldn't have had 1,000 points. Temperance Poseidon, I believe, just received 1,000 point banner from the coaching staff. You're actually closer with the camera than I am, but I'm pretty sure that's what that banner was. What a job. What a job. And so all of the girls that had so much trouble contributing last night scoring-wise got to get that monkey off of their back today as everybody got into the scoring. Shea 18, Temp 16, Seeger had 8, Delano had 8, just Martinelli like, yeah, I'm a freshman, watch this. With what? 6, 8? Okay. So we move. We go toward Clinton, Oklahoma. So be listening. And I'll be telling you when and where. Yes, you can see it now, I believe. See the 1,000 there? Hold still, camera. What a deal. Lots of hugs. It's a good day for the good girls. As the Lady Rails advance by winning by a score of 60-34. Playing all around their very best game, probably of the year. You know, I thought of one other thing. that I will share with you of my thoughts of Temperance Poseidon putting the team on her shoulders and absolutely making sure that they advanced from last night. And that one thing is this. I've given you about 10 things I thought about it, but here's the last one I'll give you. In the entire night, I don't think Temp's facial expression changed one time. She was just steady on, doing her job, and, patting who needed to be patted and so on. What a great competitor. And this team has melted into a team. They started out with a couple of players and then some other people that were trying to kind of get on the wagon. And they melded into a team in the last, 3, 4, 5 games where they really play well together. And they've done a lot of work. Good games by several girls, and I've given you their scoring. Riley Beck scored, but she had to have 10 takeaways and maybe that many rebounds. So thanks to Cooper Truesdale for helping me out tonight. We'll see you in Clinton, and I'll let you know when that is. So be listening. Appreciate you listening on KALV. For my good friend Dean Linder, may he rest in peace. This is goodbye from Eric, Oklahoma, but remember, be good sports. Have a good day, everybody.